Good morning or good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, Superwomen. Happy New Year. And I am super excited to kick off the new year with today's mini class. So we're going to be talking about how to unleash and find your inner Wonder Woman. One of my favorite subjects. This is so cool, and I cannot wait to share with you ways that you can do that. So before I get started, if you are watching the live right now, please hashtag live in the comments and please let me know where you are tuning in from. And if you are catching the replay, please hashtag replay. Let us know where you're tuning in from so we can give you a proper shout out. So today's mini class is we're going to be talking about, how to find your inner Wonder Woman. We all have moments when we wish some superhuman power could get us through hard times. And you might be surprised that it's there, we just don't see it yet. So this is something that I can relate to because I've gone through this myself in my personal life, in my career. Sometimes we start to question ourselves if we are on the right path. But one of the things I want to share with you is this. I know that speaking for myself, going through that really difficult period in my life where I was in a state of transition and facing the unknown, regarding leaving my ex-husband. I always had that strength and inner power within me that I was going to make it. I knew that I was going to make it. But there are times when we face adversity also, we start to question ourselves and we start to think, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? Am I really, really doing the right thing? So I want to talk about some ways that you can find your inner Wonder Woman. We have it within us. We all have it within us. But sometimes we just don't see it. And for someone like myself who is a coach and a transformational life coach and a podcaster, I see the strength in you. I see it within you, but you may not see it yet, okay? Because, there are times when we are just wrapped up in our own problems and wrapped up in so many things that we just fail to see it. But I want to talk about this one point that is really, really important. We are stronger and resilient than we think we are, okay? This causes us to dig deep within ourselves. And I know that for myself, I had to dig deep. I had to really, really dig deep within myself and say, you know what, I can make it through this. If I'm going through a difficult time right now, I can go through this. I can get through it because I have that strength within me. We just need to find it. We just need to tap into that. That's what I was trying to say. So we need to tap into our inner strength. So focus on your strengths and not your weaknesses. Focus on what you can do and write down your goals. Write down what you seek to accomplish. And I know for myself that you will achieve those goals. The second thing, and I know that for some women here that may be difficult, which is why I'm here to serve and I'm here to help you. The second thing is we are stronger and resilient okay, that was the first point. Sorry about that. Trust your gut. This is really, really crucial because there are times when we may feel we second guess ourselves. I would fall into that trap too. I say, am I doing the right thing? Am I really on the right path? But once I started to dig deep in myself and once I started to gain confidence in myself and I learned tools that helped me, gain my confidence back and gain my strength and my resilience back, I learned to trust my gut. So, and also not seek validation from other people, okay? If you have to make a decision and it's really crucial, you're making a very important decision in your life that's going to cause change. I can tell you this, if you reach out to some of your family members, they're not going to support you. And I know that that's happened to me in the past. You have to trust your gut, not seek not seek approval from other people. And also, just make that decision and go for it. If you decide that you want to jump on a plane and fly to Dubai or fly overseas because you feel that there's a better life for you out there, then I would strongly suggest that you do that. That's not saying that, because one of my goals, I worked on my goals over the weekend on New Year's weekend, and I did a lot of self-reflection, and I wrote down what my goals are. And some of them I'm going to share with you in a few minutes. But trust your gut. Just make that decision to go for it. Okay, so that is the second thing. The third thing, let yourself soar. Spread your wings and fly. Ignite that inner Wonder Woman in you. Okay? There are too many of us, especially women today, who I feel that they're not spreading their wings and flying. They're clenching it, if that makes sense. Okay? They're just clenching it. And they're keeping it, they're hiding it. Because I know that all of you in here have it within you to spread your wings and fly. Now, some of you, I'm proud to say, have, and I have. I've made great strides in my career, and I'm going through a little bit of a transition myself this year. And, I'm doing a lot of self-reflecting, and I know that this is the path that I wanted to take, was coaching. And I made a huge investment last year, and I'm very proud to say that I've invested in mentors, I've invested in courses, in personal self-development, because I wanted to do that. That ties in with trusting your gut, okay? I trusted my gut and I did it. I just made the decision and did it. I didn't question myself. And I know when there are times when we go through adversity, this is what adversity does. Adversity can cause you to second guess yourself. However, it can also cause you to pivot. So that's something that I've been doing. I've been pivoting, okay? And last year, when I started my podcast, which was in early January, my first interview was on January 9th. And trust me, it was scary. I mean, I've never recorded, I didn't have any experience in podcasting. I went through a lot. I mean, I studied podcasting and the best way to brand myself as an influencer. And I'm proud to say that my podcast is still soaring. We are in 6 countries. Let's break the silence with Angeline. And I've gained, my followers have increased 150%, and that's huge. And my plans for that are to scale my podcast. Those are my plans. So I'm just sharing a little bit of with you what my goals are. So I know that last week we talked about goals, and I forgot to acknowledge a couple of people. Who is this? Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. So anyways, sorry about that, everyone. So let yourself soar. Let yourself soar and be the best, and just ignite that inner awesomeness within you. And over the weekend, like I said, I worked on some goals. I've worked on some, like I normally do, January 1st, okay? And I have big plans. I mean, I really have huge plans. And I plan to achieve those goals. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but it's going to happen this year. It is definitely going to happen this year. So, and the last thing is do something different, daring, and delightful. Be spontaneous. Now, yesterday for my birthday, I did something different. I took off. Number one, I took off. I had lunch at one of my favorite coffee spots in town, and I went to the park after that. Now, normally I would have gone to get my hair done, blowout and everything, but honestly, there was no time, and it was a really, really nice day yesterday. So I wanted to do something different. So I went to the park, and I haven't gone to the park in a couple of months. And when I went to the park, it was amazing. I don't know, something happened. Something really, really came over me. And I was really, really happy. I just felt really happy, felt very peaceful. Just, it was amazing. It was an amazing feeling. So I really, really took that all in. I was at the park for an hour. I walked around for a little bit. And then, I just stayed off social media because I know people mean well and everything, but there's sometimes when you have to take a step back and do something different. Do something daring, okay? I've done that myself. Do something delightful. Maybe just have a party or have some girlfriends over. Have like a little cake party. Now, last night I went out, and I normally don't go out on a Wednesday night, but I went to my favorite Italian restaurant, and I had a $25 gift card. So I was really happy. I just felt very, very happy and delightful. I treated myself to a tiramisu last night. That was my birthday treat. Now I need to work that off, but I'm going to be heading out in a few minutes. But do something different. Do something that ignites your soul, that sets the fire and passion within you. Do something daring, okay? Write it down, share it with me. I would love to know if you have done something different, daring and delightful. Whether you've gone to a retreat for the weekend, because I've been invited to many retreats, and now with COVID, it's difficult for us to travel. But when the next retreat is happening, I am going to make my best effort and go. I traveled to Jamaica last year in June. So I'm just sharing with you, and that was daring because I've never been to Jamaica, and I flew by myself. 2.5 years ago, I flew to Port Elizabeth, South Africa for the first time. That was something really daring because I haven't flown overseas in a long time, and I wanted to meet my friends who live in South Africa, and take in the culture and experience a different culture there. So that is something that I was able to accomplish. And this year I plan, God willing, to travel to Greece. So that's because I love to travel. I love adventure. I love to go out. I love to do things. So, there comes a time, when you just have to make some decisions and just do something really different and daring and delightful. So those are the points I wanted to talk about today, about igniting and finding your inner Wonder Woman within you, because you do have that within you. You just need to find it and unleash it. And I'm always here to help. I'm always here to be of service. So if you found value in this live today and you're catching the replay, please hashtag replay in the comments, or hashtag value, I'm sorry. And reach out to me if you need any help. And I'm looking forward to next week. I will be talking about that tomorrow, so I'm going to save that for tomorrow. Okay? So I want to wish everyone a delightful and beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye for now.